Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Vedavyasapriya Swami Ti Namne. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Ti Namne. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pujani Devi Shreshunyadi Pashad Vishnani. Hare Krishna Maharaj. I really don't have any words actually to express the love and compassion you have given me.
But you have only worked on service attitude, that is good enough. Your actions speak louder than your words.
No, I'm still struggling to be competent with your good service. So I really humbly beg you to give me your mercy so that I can be more sincere. But yeah, when I was thinking to make an offering, I was just going back in my life and I was remembering that my mother used to sing a prayer when I was small, and I never understood the meaning of that prayer. She used to sing in front of the God that Tumeva Mata cha Pita Tumeva, Tumeva Bandhu cha Sakha Tumeva, Tumeva Vidya Tarunam Tumeva, Tumeva Devam Mam Deva Deva. I thought, why she is doing in front of a picture one person? I have my mother, my father, my friends, they are all different. How can the God be one? But when you came in my life, I really understood the meaning of that prayer. It was, you become my mother, you nurtured me to the point of cooking prasadam and feeding me. As a father, you gave me strength. When I was very low in my devotional service, you gave me instructions to be brave and move on in life and be very fixed in devotional service. As a friend, you are always there. Whenever I need you, motivating me. With your motivation, I was able to complete Bhakti Shastri course so that I can enhance my spiritual knowledge and I can be a servant in your service to Srila Prabhupada and be sincere in that service. So, and you are all in all the knowledge which came through you, Guru Maharaj. I'm really thankful to you. I have no words to be thankful to you. And also, Guru Maharaj, when I was thinking to
what?
See, I told you I'm struggling with words.
Do you want me to speak?
I was reading a few days back that when Sanatan Goswami approached Srila Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said that I'm very fallen and I have no qualifications. So you please bless me by keeping your lotus feet on my head so that I can take your instructions to my heart. So with same sincerity, and I request you, I beg you, that if you feel competent that I can serve you in any way, so you please keep your lotus feet on my head so that I can take your instructions to my heart and always serve you and be sincere in that service. That's my only prayer and request today. Srila Gurudev ki jai.
Prabhupada ki jai. Abhishek Prabhu ki jai. He wants to get Abhishek done.
Dhanashekar Prabhu, Padmavati Mata, Chandra Prabhu, Suman Prabhu, followed by Smruti Mataji. Sorry, Hare Krishna. We have got two Matajis who have come all the way from Brisbane to give a gift to Srila Gurudev, and they've got to catch a flight, so we'll request them to come to the stage.
They have to catch flight. Very good. What's so rushing then? You have to take prasad and then?
We had some earlier.
You already took prasad?
We did.
Oh, yeah. Good. So Prabhupada ki? Yeah. Huh? You have candy? I hope they are of my size. Only Abhishek's mother knows exact size, even though she never measures me. She did wonderful job, to knit a sweater for me last year. And this year she is giving me the bandi, the quilted one. And it also fits me exactly. I wondered how did she do? Because her husband, Abhishek's father, is of the same size. So, I hope your meditation on these clothes are good enough for that. Hare Krishna. Hare. Thank you for coming, taking so much trouble. Well, I was informed that 2 older people were supposed to come. How come 2 younger people came instead? Was it not that kind of message?
No, that's what, who was telling? Who got the message?
Jad Bharat, then I don't know.
No, it's Rupanuga Prabhu, I think, he told me. He got the call from
All
the
right.
temple of...
Anyway, thank you very much, mothers. Thank you.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Prashani Visesha Shuni Mati Vasani. Jai Vancha Kalpat Mr. Kubasi Vishwantanam Thalne Yoshani Pranamotion. Dear Gurudev, please accept our humble obeisances at my lotus feet on this very auspicious Vyasa. I always consider myself most fallen, unqualified.
Come on, you are Dhanshekar. You are the most qualified person. You are on the top of the heap of mountain of gold. Dhanshekar. But you have spiritual dhan also. So you are qualified. Alright? Not unqualified.
Since you mentioned that, I can use that word. I just wonder myself to be able to participate in Vyasa Puja twice personally presented and once in Canberra, second time here, and able to offer my humble offerings to the Lord this way. Dear Guru Maharaj, I always wondering the way that you take care of your devotees and the care and concern that you have for people like me and my family. At 2 of my visits to Vrindavan, I had such a wonderful, amazing experiences to be able to associate with you. The list goes a long time. I know actually when Staraj Prabhu asked me to write offerings, I asked how many pages can we write. But he said, as long as spontaneous you can go for any number of pages. I thought, I'm going to go more. I told him I'm going to go more. But now, considering many factors, I thought I want to make it short, but it is really difficult.
Are you holding anything in your hand? Oh, that's good enough.
So one of the amazing experiences to take your wonderful association in Vrindavan is assisting you in your kitchen in my recent visit. That was such an amazing experience. I was always wondering, there are going to be about 10 or 15 disciples or devotees coming to visit you. The amount of preparations, as some Prabhuji was mentioning, Sivaraj Prabhuji was mentioning, I thought that many disciples are going to come and, just the way that you've been so enthusiastic in making these preparations. I was just wondering, I'm most fortunate to be assisting you, at least, if not in spiritual service, at least in kitchen parties there. But there happened to be only 2 new disciples that come. And after the preparations, you are offering the seat just beside you, and you asked him to come and take a seat next to you. I was just amazed. How can I sit next to you? It was very difficult for me to put in words that the way that you take care and concern for us, for all the disciples of you. The moment we say that we are going to come to Vrindavan, I know so much of inquiries like how are we going to come. It's amazing. I just cannot describe it in words. And in my recent trip this February, it was a very, very peak period. I decided to come both Vrindavan and Mayapur. And I'm very fortunate to associate in both the dhams, both in Vrindavan and Mayapur. So you inquired so many times like how I'm going to come, how I'm going to get there. And now, recently I've been thinking, I should not even let you know that I'm coming. Instead of serving you in the dham, I'm really embarrassed to say that we are taking your services. It's really a big offense, but nobody can stop you giving such a amazing care and concern for your disciples. One of the another embarrassing incident that happened in this Mayapur trip it was a GBC meeting time. I was always getting your mercy. Immediately after Narasimharati, you used to bless me with a flower. And whatever the crowd I was standing in. And the first day when I come to Mayapur, you wake up from the japa session and you're looking around. I know you're definitely looking for me. And I have rushed to yourself. Whereas you're asking me, did you take anything? How are you going to take your breakfast? Are you made any arrangements? Such a wonderful, amazing concern that really moves me whenever I think about it. And the next day when I had just finished my Bhagavatam session and just sitting in the courtyard, my godbrother Lalpal Prabhu was yelling at me from the second floor where all the GBC members are taking breakfast. And I had rushed to him. And he asked me to sit and have prasadam along with all the GBC members next to you. I was shocked. I was just wondering what's happening. Here, this is such a big senior devotees and GBC members sitting there and having prasadam, and you're asking this unqualified fallen soul to sit next to you and have prasadam amongst so many elevated Vaishnavas. It was really unbelievable. I couldn't digest the fact. Whenever I think about it, how is this possible to me to be there at this? I wish I couldn't be there at that moment. Then I had to take the prasadam and just go out and sit somewhere with my godbrother and had prasadam. So, considering all these things, I generally a very, very lazy person in taking resolutions. But now, recently I've taken a resolution that if I want to come to Dham to see the Lord and you, I'm definitely not going to let you know that I'm coming, because it gives so much of pain and trouble for you to make such an arrangements right from airport till what we have and how we are going back. It's really amazing. And thank you very much once again, Maharaj, for taking such a wonderful care for my children also. I remember when you come to know about my son, Vishnu Chaitanya's health, you're so concerned. You asked me so many times. I mean, so many activities. How is Krishna? How is his health? Did he take any medicine? I'm going to arrange medicine for you. With your blessing, Maharaj, he cope out of the situation right now. But we have so many other issues reminding us about the nature of this material world. So, Maharaj, I thought I cannot speak without looking at what I written, but I'm sure I can go like this for any
Hours together.
Please forgive me for that.
Yeah. No, that's all right. I'm hungry.
That's why I want to stop here. And please bless us and our family to be Krishna conscious and do some little bit of service to you, to Sri Sri Radha Vallabha, Sri Sri Gaurnita and Sri Sri Jagannath Balabhadra Subhadra, all the senior Vaishnavas. And last but least, I would like to thank Anirudh Prabhu and Achandra Mataji also for allowing me to render a little bit of service in this temple. And I would like to thank my Siksha Guru Jagannatha, His Grace Jagannatha Prabhu for his spiritual nurturing, and many other senior Vaishnavas, Bhakta Prabhu, Astarad Prabhu, His Grace Muridhar Das Prabhu, for their wonderful love and support. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Dhanshaka Prabhu Gate.
Srila Gurudev Ki Jai.
Chandra Prabhu, Subhan Prabhu, Shruti Mataji, Ojas Prabhu. The list is getting short of that. We offer our most respectable and humble Dhanavad pranams at the dust of your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and to your loving divine grace. We wish you a very happy Vyasa and pray to Srimati Radha Rani for many happy returns of this auspicious day. This unfortunate soul has taken 35 years to have your association and realization towards Krishna consciousness. We are very fortunate at the same time to have your association on this auspicious occasion and your beloved devotees like Suchistava Prabhu, Shubhankari Mataji and Astaradi Prabhu. Here I wanted to take one example of the power of a Guru and the power of a devotee, which the Guru gives them. Like my wife and Shubhankari Mataji are very, very close friends. They are like family members. And whenever I go to home, okay, I ask, did you speak to her today? And when I get the telephone bill, I see what happened. They talk for hours and hours. I didn't understand what is happening. One day I spoke to Mataji, what are you doing? Why do you speak so much time? Sometimes I feel that my wife may be wasting her time because she has a lot of devotional services to do. But one day when I spoke to Shubhankari Mataji, she said, don't worry Prabhu, I am doing the Krishna consciousness. Then I understand the power of a devotee, how she can use the technology to incorporate the Krishna consciousness into the families. And now they are very, very close and we are more into the chanting. Now at least now I made the 16 rounds chanting successfully. Finally after 13 years of association with ISKCON Melbourne. Sometimes I feel that I am a useless fellow, I am unable to do. But the only thing I take it as a positive is I never left ISKCON Melbourne. That is the beauty I feel. Don't leave it. Keep trying. That is my personal feeling. Yes, we get positives and negatives in the life, but don't leave it. Keep trying.
Yeah.
And we are very fortunate to be part of Melbourne congregation and within the congregation to be part of God family. And Astra Prabhu is there for us all the time to help us. And we have blessed our second son with the name also, so we feel that our family was well and truly blessed by your mercy all the times. So I am requesting you one thing, please give me the shelter on this auspicious day.
Prabhupada ki jai. Chandra Prabhu ki jai.
Srila Gurudev Vyasa ki jai and Sri Prabhupada ki jai. Soman Prabhu, please come forward. Murti Mata, go this way.
Let's open up a restaurant.
Krishna Prasad, Vedavyasapriya Swami. Namo Krishna Prasad, Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Charananda Vishesha Shunyavadi Shanti. Mukam Karoti Vachava, Pangum Lambhaya Yat Kripatam Hamdana Shri Guru Dhamma. Maharaj, on this special occasion, I just wanted to thank you for giving me shelter, and at least I've been able to start my devotional career under your supervision. To describe your qualities, Maharaj, people have been going on and on. But one of the most important qualities which I like is your relentless devotional service and the preaching attitude which you have displayed throughout the world. Maharaj, for sure that your devotional spirit is far ahead of the sportsman spirit which the Olympians are showing at the moment. And Anil Prabhu was also mentioning yesterday in Bhagavatam class that the effort which they are displaying at the moment will be taken away anyway by time. But for sure, I can say that you have been a gold medalist, a real gold medalist.
Olympic is good.
You have been a real gold medalist in the Olympics of Krishna consciousness. And I was also thinking, Maharaj, that you are also giving us the chance to become a gold medalist by your golden words.
That I can.
Maharaj, I would just like to say one of your pastimes which you showed last year on your trip to Melbourne. You had given us the chance to accompany you for a city tour, and at that time the city was absolutely crowded. The actors from Occupy Melbourne were everywhere, and with granting our request, you came to Gopal's. You just wanted to go to Gopal's as well, and it was a Saturday, and I thought, Gopal's will be quiet, so we will have a lot of chance to serve Maharaj. But to my surprise, when we went there, rather than occupying Melbourne, they had occupied Gopal's. And the restaurant was absolutely packed. There was not at all even a seat available. And I was thinking what to do first. Lost like a small boy on a big stage. I was thinking, should I serve you first, or should I do my duty first to look after the customers? And then he said, look after the customers first. I served them. After serving them, I just rushed down to the office to get new plates and glasses for you. But to my surprise, by the time I came up, you had already finished, half is finished buying the samosa, and you were having some other stuff as well. And I was thinking, Guru is a representative of Krishna, he deserves all the comforts in the world. But here you are, not expecting anything, you were happy.
At least I delivered a samosa.
And this is something which is really impressive, Maharaj, your simplicity. Though you deserve everything, but you still do not expect for anything from a fallen soul like me. So Maharaj, I have been committing a lot of mistakes and sins as well. I beg your forgiveness on this day, and I hope I can become an instrument in this movement of Srila Prabhupada. I will be very happy if you become a centurion in a cricket match and I will be that bat. Thanks a lot, Maharaj, and please bless me so that I can do small service too.
When Simon Prabhu is there, my samosas are guaranteed. No problem. Simon Prabhu ki jai. Thank you very much.
So we have Shruti Mataji, followed by Otis Prabhu, and Rima Mataji, then Deepak Prabhu, and then Pradeep Bhai.
Jai.
Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my apologies. Namo Krishna Vishnu Prasaya. Namo Vishnu Prasaya Krishna Prasaya Srimati Vedavyasapriya Swami Vyasa. Namo Vishnu Prasaya Krishna Prasaya Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachai Devi Seshna Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept our humble obeisances. For some reason, my husband is pushing me to give the talk. I don't know why, and I'm just lost for words. I've heard so many senior devotees speak today, and it's just makes me feel so small and insignificant. And because we're just starting a devotional service to speak. And it has truly inspired me, and I hope we can be worthy to be called their disciples. Thank you so much for giving us a shelter of the Holy Feet.
In Krishna consciousness, catching up with others is very easy. Just associate with them and you will become like that. Shoop! Quick! Yeah.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Please take this one, right?
Otis Prabhu, then Deepak Prabhu, and then Pradeep Bhai. Namo Vishnu Prasaya Krishna Prasaya Srimati Vedavyasapriya Namo Vishnu Prasaya Krishna Prasaya Srimati Vedavyasapriya Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachai. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances on your Guru to speak. Dear Guru Maharaj, I met you for the first time 10 months ago at Jagannath Ram Guru's house, and on that day, during your visit, you spent 35 to 40 minutes with me and my wife Rima, explaining the significance of Krishna consciousness and how we can improve our life. And from that day onwards, my wife Rima has started chanting, and part of that meeting was for us to visit temple at least once a week. And that instruction has changed my life completely. My wife Rima has started chanting from that day, and since then I have been listening to your lectures, videos, kirtans, and receiving your daily quotes. That has inspired me a lot, and I have been associating with your disciples, which has inspired me to take your shelter, Guru Maharaj. Rima has been associating with the temple devotees since last 10 months, and that has changed family life completely. I request Guru Maharaj to please engage us in your devotional service and in your service, Guru Maharaj.
I am obliged to both of you. May your life be successful.
Thank you. I pray to Krishna for your good health and well-being.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Deepak Prabhu, please come forward. Please for this side.
Namo
Vishnupada Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimade Vedavyasapriya Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravacharya Mam Vishnupada Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimade Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravacharya Nirvisheshwara Adipashyata Veshtari. Thank you finally giving me this opportunity. I thought my turn will never come. Thank you. Yes, Guru Maharaj, we all did our offerings. I know many devotees here might have noticed that there are few things that has come up, like to glorify Guru Maharaj. I'm not known, like I'm giving the same things back. He's very loving, caring. He's also very helpful. And I went to Vrindavan with my family, and he's the one who restricted my dad to not to stay in Mathura in any hotel and go to ISKCON guest house and stay there. And then he wanted to go to Taj Mahal, and he said, "Oh, you can't go Taj Mahal. It's supposed to be a temple, and they broke the temple down." And my father said, "Okay, we will not go." Sorry. And then finally he decided, "Okay, we are not going to Taj Mahal. Rather, we will go Haridwar and Rishikesh." They also asked me to offer obeisances on their behalf. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. You ask on this auspicious day to us, like your disciples, that you want us and your disciples to be an example, to be like good Krishna conscious families and Krishna conscious disciples. On this auspicious day, I will do my everything to be a very good disciple of yours. Please accept me.
Thank
I
you.
will always be. Hare Krishna.
Pradeep Bhai, to offer sloka of blessing.
Pradeep Bhai Rani.
Idam Vishnurvitakravetre Dhavitate Padam Samudam Kusure Swaha. There are many devotees who have given their experience, whereas actually being a Brahmin, I would like to say the two or three slokas for the blessing to the Guruji. Because when I come in the 2009, I was searching to take the shelter in center or organization in the ISKCON. Then actually I would not know what is the procedure for that. So then actually somebody says that you contact Aniruddha. Then he says me that you have to select the Guruji. Then you go for further procedure. I do not know any Guruji here. Then I was thinking that what to do. Because I am also Brahmin from last 55 years. But actually here, how should I know the Guruji? Then actually I was thinking that Bhagavatam was Vedavyasapriya. And here I have seen that name of the Vedavyasapriya in my I can get some knowledge by Guru Vedavyasapriya, and then I have selected without any hearing the lecture of Guruji or any comment. Then I have started chanting for that. And after 6 months actually, I was taken, applied for the shelter under him. Then I got the shelter after 8 or 9 months. Then I was thinking that everything was very easy procedure, but it was very difficult here. Because actually there is everywhere, there is a 7 stage to reach the mountain. Whereas here is also, if you want to the reach of the initiation and Brahman Diksha, I was thinking that I was also Brahmin from last 65 years, so there is no necessity to take the Brahmin Diksha. But Guruji that Aniruddha said it is not possible. First of all, you have to take the shelter, then initiation, then afterwards Brahmin Diksha, and then further on. I was thinking that it is very difficult for me. Because how can I go through every... Now actually my age is over, so how... I'm not the young age to start running like that. So even though actually I believe in God, that Guru Parampara, and I started the chanting. And in the meantime, actually I have no email of any Guruji. Then actually I was thanks to that Aniruddha, Janeshwar Prabhu, Sitaram, and then Terasa Mother devotee. Then I will take the email of Guruji, then I will make the email to him that I want to take the center under. Okay. Then after 3 or 4 months, 5 months, I got some answer. I have put on the email like I was not getting. I was thinking that where am I wrong? After that, actually, I got the shelter confirm that then Ratnandini says now it is confirmed that your shelter is confirmed. And you go for further process. Then actually I started, even I was waiting here, and in the months of October, November, when actually that Guruji came here in the 2011, I think so, 10 or 11, then he said, no, now it is actually after 2 days after I was going to India. So now it is not possible to anymore discuss. Then you come to Vrindavan. Okay. Last 2 years I am waiting. And even though after 2 months after, I met him in the Vrindavan also, and I got some satisfaction. Don't worry, Krishna is there. You will be very Then I started even though standing and reading further Gita, Bhagavatam, and that other Prabhupada. Then actually I think so. Now somewhat I am on the way.
Keep up the spirit. Pradeep Jani ki.
Now I can say the 2 sloka for the Ashirvad. So Om Swastina Indro Vradasravaha Swastina Bhuka Vishwavedaha Swaristastina Staracho Arishanevi Swastino Brahaspati Dadadu Bhadram Karnevi Tranoyam Deva Bhadram Pate Maksha Viryajatraha Thirairangaistu Suvanyusastano Virvyase Mahite Vahitanjalayo Om Satavinno Darado Santirevano Jatrana Chakradara Santanu Nam Putraso Datra Vitaro Bhavanti Mano Madhyari Rekadarirganto Aditirao Raditirantarikshamadetir Mata Sapita Saputra भगवान सतम शरदम जियो मेरा गुरु जी को हमेशा 100 से हजारों साल तक जिए और मेलबोर्न नहीं सारे विश्व की सेवा करते रहे।
I need the blessings of my disciples, and that is the correct way for my understanding. Unless all of you are blessing me, I will not have any other purpose to, proceed on my own. So it's a mutual relationship, and Pradeep is a sweet person, but he is also coming a long way. There are ingrained situations of ignorance, even though one is born in a Brahmin family, and very rare the descendants of Brahmin family are taking up the service as Brahmin. But this service is turning into a karmakandi action that keeps entanglement, even for the performance of Brahman, rather than it to be liberation. So somehow or another, by association of the devotees of Melbourne, he is coming under the association of devotional service. So it is very fortunate for him to proceed. So we are taking extra care in order to make sure that he doesn't turn back to the karmakandiya level, rather it's this devotional level. So in the spirit of the Brahminical culture, to fulfill the obligations of Brahman, he will perform every aspect as a devotional service.
I'll now request Madhu Prabhu and Radharani to come and make the offering. Radharani, please come.
Together or individual? You can go next.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Hare Krishna, Shiva, Guru and assembled Vaishnavas. It's good to see you again, Prabhu. I don't know if Prabhu remembers, but Guru Maharaj, when I was in Mayapur many years ago, while I was on Guru Maharaj used to set me up with, Maha sweets and things like that. And actually, I once got into, I have a special relationship with Shiva Prabhu, which he might not remember, but I'm officially his son according to GBC, because there's this big feast which happens in Gaur Purnima on the top of the Lotus building. There's only I think it's like, it might even be a little bit secretive, I'm not sure. But there's only Srila Prabhupada's disciples and like senior GBC members there, and extended family. So I got in under the guise of Shiva Prabhu's son. That was excellent. So thank you very much for that as well, Guru Maharaj, and I apologize to Niruddha Prabhu for taking advantage of the GBC.
It's a privilege to eat along with the GBC.
So also quite some years ago, during the Vyasa Puja in Vrindavan, I said something that very much pleased the devotees in the presence, and I'd like to repeat that. I said that, Srila Gurudev, you're so possessed with divine qualities that if everyone in the world were like you, the world would be perfect. Although at the time I may have simply spoken these words, these glorifications out of sentiment, as the years go by I began to understand the depth and the truth behind this positive truth I stumbled upon as a child. Vedagaya Jahara Charito, so the Vedas sing of your character, and what is that which is being sung? That the spiritual master is honored as much as the Supreme Lord, because he is the most confidential servant of the Supreme Lord. The exact words in this context is Sakshat Dharitvena Samasta Sastre Uktaha. All the scriptures acknowledge that the spiritual master is Sakshat Haritvena, directly invested with the qualities of Hari. Being directly invested with the qualities of Lord Hari, who is non-different and present in name, form, paraphernalia, dham and pastimes, the spiritual master carries the atmosphere of Sri Vrindavan wherever he goes. and ecstatic love is always present within his heart. This we have all experienced. When our dull eyes happen to catch a glimmer of your transcendental nature. There's no difficulty, of course, in describing your qualities endlessly, but I'd like to elaborate on just a few. There's been a very common theme amongst what the devotees have been talking about today, so I thought to sort of divert a bit and just find other qualities which we may not describe as often, which might seem uncommon. Firstly, Gurudev, you are highly learned and chaste. Srila Prabhupada explains that a person who is educated in many departments of knowledge and acts strictly on moral principles is highly learned. Just like today in the morning lecture, Gurudev, we experienced how you imparted knowledge of the Bhagavad by shedding light on different subject matters, such as the Hadron Collider, and we were talking about all these things which went over my business management head. But it was very interesting. And furthermore, chaste. So, Guru Maharaj, furthermore, I've seen how you always act strictly on moral principles and with particular chastity to Srila Prabhupada's institution. Even in small matters, like many, many years ago when I was in Gurukul, you pointed out in your room that chocolate was actually forbidden by GBC law. I hope to gain the same level of chastity as I'm still to follow strictly to this chocolate law.
Dear,
Anyways, there's so many more, and I've got quite a few pages, but I think we're running short on time. So thank you very much, Samuel Vaishnavas, and I don't know what's in my capacity, but please live for a long, long time and give us your association. And I hope I can keep appreciating these qualities of yours for many years to come.
The GBC law says that chocolate is an optional thing. What is that? They want to refrain themselves to give a judgment on chocolate. So it is up to individual. It's an option.
Take it easy on the chocolate.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. I don't really have much to say, but I just want to say, like, Guru Maharaj is one of the coolest Maharajas that I know. Seriously, he is. Like, I remember when I first went to India and me and Madhabai were playing in Guru Maharaj's apartment and we were playing hide and seek. And Guru Maharaj lifted me up off the floor and put me on his shoulders so I could go up into the shelves to hide from my brother. Like, what Guru Maharaj does that? I don't know. Or like a couple of years ago, Guru Maharaj came home and it was Christmas. And Guru Maharaj, like, he got these cotton balls and he stuck them to his face so he would look like Santa Claus. And then he started distributing toys to all the little kids. And he had this cap. So thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you for all these memories. Thank you for your eggplant parmesan.
At least I'm a guru of eggplant parmesan.
And I hope to serve you for years to come. Very well.
Sure. Hare
Krishna. Namo Vishnu-padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Vedavyasapriya Swami Nityananda. Dear Srila Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisance at your lotus feet on your most auspicious appearance day. You are always very merciful to me, and I really have to say that it is, a rare fortune to be able to be in the shelter of a bona fide spiritual master at this age. And I am very, thankful to Srila Guru Maharaj for having to put me into his shelter. So all I have to say is, Srila Guru Maharaj, please bless me so that I can successfully start worshipping Shri God. Very well.
Come and take this.
I would like to basically speak a few words will not take long at all. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Putale Srimati Vedavyasapriya Swami Iti Namine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Putale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Punyavati Prasthaya Vanchakalpatarupesha Kripa Sindhu Priyadecha Patitanam Pavadivyo Vishnavibhyo. Srila Gurudev and the God family, thank you for allowing us to host this Sri Vyasa Puja. A lot of the devotees in the congregation have really helped us put this event together. So this offering is like a mini vote of thanks. I'm not going to go, very long. But to actually begin with, His Krishna, Aniruddha Prabhu and her Sachin Karupa Mataji, whom we are actually listening, they have really guided us very, very well. Technically going through the whole of the program and discussing many technical things and basically guiding us all the way through so that we are actually putting up a show which is proper and in accordance with GBC guidelines. And we are very much thankful to this guidance that we always get from Prabhu and Mataji. As far as the congregation is concerned, I have absolutely no words to actually describe the help that we received in actually putting this Sri Vyasa Puja. We as a God family are only 13, 14 members here, but 90 devotees. I've really got a very big list. 90 devotees from the congregation have really helped us in so many ways. And all the decorations and these flower arrangements and everything that you sing, I can't remain but mention basically the names of two devotees here. I really can't remain. I must mention. Can I request Navtrit Mataji and Visheti Radhika? I'll just try to get up so that the devotees can sing. These two Matajis are really, very, very hard behind this.
Can we get an archman cup? Go through this bit.
Last night they were here up to 1:45.
Thank you very much.
And while Achitaruva Mataji and Anita Prabhu were traveling and we were putting all the planning through.
Yeah, very kind. Thank you.
I've got absolutely no words to describe. So many devotees have really helped us in actually accommodating the God family members who have just visited from outside Melbourne. Because our principal point was that no God family member will stay outside in a hotel. We always wanted to be accommodated, and all devotees in the congregation have really come forward in doing this. So, the cooking seva, the cake seva, the decoration seva. I've got a list of 90 devotees who have really actually helped us actually put this through. So it's like it is actually a congregation event. Srila Gurudev, you are very special to all of us.
By the way, where is the cake? No.
We wish you a very long life and very healthy life. That's it. Very well.
Yeah. Thank you, Sitaram.
Om Agyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmaya Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Svapadantikam Muktam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Nangaya Devanim Yat Kripatamaham Bande Sri Guru Dinatarinam. Maharaj, I'd like to thank you very much.
I'd like to thank you very much.
It's been a wonderful occasion, despite the fact that I've got a splitting headache, but hopefully we'll remedy that sooner than later. It's really a pleasure, and it's a humbling and purifying experience to experience the Vyasa Puja festival today. We haven't had a Vyasa Puja like this in Melbourne for many, many years, for a long time, and we should probably do it more often. So I really like to thank you. Thanks, Siddha Raja. Of course, Siddha Raja was pretty much the, a wheel is made up of many parts, but it spins around the axle. So Siddha Raja Prabhu has been the core, if you like, of the organisation of the event. So I'd really like to thank him, plus all of the other devotees who've done the cooking, the decorations, the arrangements for the accommodation, just everything has been really well organised. And thank you. I think we'll leave it at that. Hare Krishna. His Holiness Vedavyasapriya Swami Maharaj ki jai.